Headquarters, Cleaning Team Office. Looking through the report, the cleaning team's schedule was not planned by Manager Park. Who made this up? That. Team Leader Payan Changhyun, what were you thinking when you entrusted the overall responsibility to the cleaner? In addition, most of the recent operations are focused on the operation team too. I can only say that it is biased. What, do you have something to say? There isn't. Everything that caused the problem that went against the regulations. Is it related to Jun-woo Kim, the cleaner? Jun-woo. Mr. Jun-woo. Chief Kim. Oh my. I'm so tired. Emergency. Former secretary, the support team and the audit team came and went, but I think they came to rob us. Be careful. Suddenly acting cute. Are you Kim Jun-woo, the team leader of the cleaning team 3? Yes, that's right. Who are you? I am Choi Jun-hyuk, the team leader of the audit team. Please follow me for a moment. It's been 2 hours since we've been silent. To make this mess because of one cleaner, it seems that you have been waiting for a while. To at the surroundings of the person, but not the person. It's a very sure but terrible method. Taking my cell phone must be a tactic to keep me from contacting other teams. When silence continues in a situation where everything is disconnected, people naturally have many thoughts. What about the other teams? They're not going to have any problems because of me. Are they? The more you think, the more your anxiety grows. I'll take full responsibility, so please stop. My specialty. I've blown several people's heads this way in my previous life. There's no way. The audit team is also very troublesome. Obviously, the audit was scheduled for next quarter, suddenly the audit was pushed forward by several months. Besides, the cause is only because of one cleaner. Oh, how is Director Song Cheol sick these days? It must be your wife's birthday next month. Do you have any gifts in mind? I heard you like champagne, so if you don't mind, can I recommend? Kim Jun-woo, you should be careful with your words. Ha ha ha, I'm sorry about this. I'll keep my mouth shut. What's that? Does he know everything? No, it was just a word thrown by a cornered bird. But why did he ask about Director Song Cheol sick? Where were you? You didn't even pick up my calls. How long have I been looking for you? Did you already meet the audit team? Don't tell me you're going to be taking responsibility for everything. Why, you can go now. They asked me questions one after another and then told me to leave without saying much. Rather, how is the other team's situation? It's not good. No, to be honest, it's the worst. What's fortunate is that they won't get fired. That's bad news to hear. It means that they will not cut it and will continue to harass you. What the hell? Why are you doing this? Isn't it obvious? I can't bear to see my colleagues suffer because of me, and I want them to be able to handle themselves. Is there any way? I just need to leave the association. Oh really? Are you kidding me in this situation? No, why are you freaking out even when I haven't told you what to do? To be honest, Minju and I are fine. Even if you leave the association, you can just join the guild. However, the cleaning team has to stay in the association. I don't know what will happen to Hyan or others. I'm definitely concerned about that too. Ah. Alright. It's me Kim Jun-woo. What? What is it now? Team Leader Kim. Why weren't you answering my phone? No, more than that, there seems to be a rumor that you are not close to the association's president. I'll do something about it for now. Director. If I give you a sword, will you be able to wield it? Of course. Okay. I'll get back to you soon. Manager Lee, do you have some time now? Yes. Why is that? I want you to go somewhere with me. I'm done with the audit, and I have time. Then get dressed first. I'll be waiting for you in the lobby. It's something I too did in my previous life, but now that I am on the receiving end, I feel so bad. They have to pay for what they've done. Ah, really? I'm gonna die of discomfort. Then why are you dressed like that? You wanted me to press up. I wouldn't have worn this if I had known we would be coming to the middle of a mountain like this. And I'm not your secretary. How many hours have I been driving? I don't have a driver's license. What do you mean you don't have one? What is it? As you can see, it is ramen. What about ramen? Are you planning on going camping in the mountains like this? It's just that I don't want to go empty-handed. No, I don't know who you're going to meet, but isn't ramen too small for a gift? Follow me. Watch your feet. Oh, my God. It's hard, don't you work out too much? We're here. Excuse me. Who are you? How did you know about this place? I'm Team Leader Kim Jun-woo from the Soul Hunter Association headquarters. I have something to tell you, that's why I took the risk of being rude and came here like this. Association President. Park In-beom, President of the Association. 50 years ago when Dungeons first appeared, he was one of the 5 legends who made the Hunter's world. After that, he created the current association with his sweat and blood. He is the current head of the Korean Association for Dimensional Management. I don't know how you knew of this place. If you don't want to die, then go back. And don't go anywhere and say a word. This old man's temper is still the same as ever. I bought ramen. What are you saying? It's the spicy one. Does it take long? It will take 30 minutes. Come in. It worked. You said you weren't related to the president, right? How did you know this place? Is it too much to fuss? Of course. No one knows, even the board of directors doesn't know. Even my dad doesn't know about this. Here, thank you for the food. 50 years ago, when I was on subjugation with my colleagues, I think I only ate this for a whole month. What the hell are you doing here? How did you know about this place? No one knows where this place is. I am Kim Jun-woo, the leader of the cleaning team 3 of the Seoul headquarters. I can tell you why I know the location. But, you won't believe it. What? Cleaning? Huh, really? How did a cleaner find me? Who is next to you? I'm Lee Ah-young, the head of the support team. If it's Lee Ah-young. Are you Lee Do-shik's daughter? So, what do you want to say to me, cleaning team leader? Currently, the board of directors is working on merging with Lions Clubs International. I want you to stop that. Why me? I don't care whether the association goes to the shithole or not. Wasn't the association founded by you? Years ago, there were no operations teams or anything like that. System. Information. There was no such thing. If you entered a dungeon and came alive, you were fortunate. If you die, it's over. After all the hard work, I had enough. Fighting for position, fighting for money. Assholes. Anyway, I don't care what you guys do anymore, so go away when you're done talking. So are you going to hand over the position of association president? What did you say now? If you are not interested, why are you holding on to the position of association president? You can give your position to someone else and spend your old age comfortably. You're greedy for the position, but you don't want to work. Is that what it is? Are you crazy? These days, even a cheeky brat like you can be the team leader, right? It's the association that's crazy, not me. Isn't the association's first priority the safety of citizens and subjugation? However, those who are working silently for the citizens become a thorn in the eye. People who ride the line are becoming influential regardless of means or methods. You think of the association that much. Do you think I'm crazy after seeing this? Of course it's just showmanship. Showmanship is a person's skill at performing or presenting things in an entertaining and dramatic way. It doesn't matter what happens to the association now. Right. Stop saying things that you don't mean. If you're really not interested in the association, why don't you resign? If that is what the association president wanted, I will not come back again. But it's not, is it? The reason why you're wearing that heavy crown is because you still have hope that it could be fixed up later, isn't that why? I am so old and tired now. The board of directors is looking out for my seat. What can I do there? I don't have anyone I can trust. Why don't you have someone you can trust? Isn't Director Lee Dushik there? Didn't the association's president hand over all your authority because he was trustworthy? He's not. He's immature, he still thinks he's a high school student. Using the help of Director Lee Dushik is the only way to get the association back on track. Yeah, let's say I'm using these old hands. But what would you be gaining from this? Did Lee Dushik promise to give you the position of general manager? I received the offer, but politely declined. Anyway, I plan to leave the association soon. Why? Are you under pressure from the board? That's true, but that's not the reason. What does the reason for a cleaner's resignation matter? I'm done talking, so I'll get up now. Are you okay? I haven't answered anything yet. I'm not the one who is waiting for your answers. Did I know him before? Why does he know me so well? Yeah, why? Junwoo, are you serious? You're leaving. Why? Because you feel responsible for this. It doesn't matter at all. There's nothing left to gain. I don't have much time left. You're really crazy. If you leave, what will the rest of us do? Why would you push it on to me? It's their life, so they have to figure it out on their own. When did I promise to take care of you? Ha, God, I can't believe it. If you leave, it'll be pretty lonely. The Domestic Association's cleaner exposed various corruption, embezzlement committed by Jason, the control team leader. I knew he was crazy, but he's even crazier than I imagined. A cleaner who exposed the American branch. That cleaner, he's strong. No one I've ever seen before can compare to him. He's not just famous in Korea, he wouldn't be defeated anywhere in the world. If I had discovered him just a little bit earlier, he would have been by my side. The association exposed various corruption, lobbying, and embezzlement. This association was established to prevent people from dying, but everyone is fighting to die. The abnormal power of the operations team, internal politics of executives. I got fed up with all of that and withdrew from everything for 3 years. As the cleaner suggested, I should step down as the president of the association. Well, 3 years is a long time to rest. But then, the joint operation with the Cheongnam branch was planned for next week. Do we have any team that can participate in? Operation 4 team seems to have another schedule, so it will be difficult. For Team 5 also it would be difficult. Team 7 will also not be able to participate because we have a company dinner that day. It seems like everyone is not available, so as always, ask team leader Kim Junwoo to solve the problem. No turning back, Kim Junwoo division in Operation Team 2 can go. But team leader Kim Junwoo is unresponsive. His own team members are in trouble, and he's gone missing, lol. Our association is really running smoothly, so why entrust the schedule to a cleaner? Yes, it seems like since he is in a disadvantageous situation, he probably went into hiding. Those around him have probably all dispersed, and even if he returns, he'll likely have to do some cleaning and live like a mouse in a corner. Ha ha ha. Now we only have to proceed with the MA Dimensione. You did a great job. It's all thanks to you. It's all thanks to the efforts of Director Disa. Now, the only thing left is the relocation of Lee Dusik. Can you handle the a deal that needs to be signed? Even if it's not, the board meeting has been convened this time. The agenda is the retirement of Director Lee Dusik. What is the reason for his retirement? Did you find dirt on him? No, there's no need to find dirt on him, it's just the end of his term. If the association president vacates the position for any reason, the appointed director in charge will have their term automatically extended until the president returns or retires. However, if the president has not performed their duties for more than 36 months and it is determined that they have no intention of doing so in the future, then remove the association president. Do you mean you are trying to dismiss the association's president? Yes, and let's send Lee Dusik as well, so that he won't be lonely on his way. However, won't the vote be in favor of the majority? There are still quite a few directors who are waiting for the president, aren't there? Don't worry about that. I've made some arrangements and got a clear confirmation on everything. Anyway, keep up the good work as you have been doing, Director SEO. Or, should I call you Director SEO now? Ha ha ha. Director, do you have anyone in mind for the position of the department head? I haven't thought that far yet. Why do you ask? Is there someone suitable for the position? If it's okay with you, how about Isu Yong for the team leader position? He has contributed the most in this project. He has achieved good results in Team 1, and I think he is competent enough to take over my position. Ha ha ha, who am I to disagree then? If you want him, go ahead and make it happen. Nice, awesome. Haha. Thank you. Finally, the cooking preparation has been accomplished. Kim Jun-woo will soon be leaving the association. Even if he were to hold on, there will no longer be any colleagues to help him. Lee Do-sik, who was delegated the authority of the president, is also on the verge of being dismissed. The new driving force of the association as a director. Are you in your right mind? You're the one who caused this chaos, and now you're coming into the headquarters. Bastard, crazy people shouldn't have been talked to in the first place. Oh, I went out to support the operation last time. So did your team get caught too? Ah, team leader Kim Jun-woo. Hello. We have a crackdown, so we're leaving now. There's nothing good. I expected a strong reaction after the audit, and it seems to have affected a lot of people. Even Dumbledore, who was previously friendly to me, is now trying not to get involved. Did you finally come? Looking at the situation, it seems like the audit team has come and gone. Yes, they came in the morning and left. A little bit. Are you angry? Is it because of me? Well, I don't think other people would see it that way. That's why I'm getting angry. They followed the teacher around, praising us when we were in charge of them, but now they're running away when pressure is applied from above. It's like they're abandoning us. What are you talking about again? When did I ever take care of those guys? Don't be like that. It's only natural. Even if someone else is in need, I am in a much more difficult situation, that their help would be minuscule. It's all my fault. I should have behaved better. If you have time to talk nonsense, you should get some more sleep or read something. Ha. This is a summary of dungeon information and mission planning for yellow grade dungeons or higher that will appear until next year. Well, I'm sure you'll do fine even without my help now, but consider it as a farewell gift. Teacher, what do you mean? Wait, just a moment. The main focus of the headquarters will change in the future. The core of the association will also become more corrupted, so don't collaborate with anyone unnecessarily and focus only on what you need to do. Is your phone broken? Why aren't you answering the phone? It looks like a board meeting has been called. The motion for the dismissal of the association's president has been proposed. Dismissal motion for the association's president. Do you mean to say that they want to dismiss the association's president and forcibly end the term of office of Director Lee Do-sik as well? So, at this board meeting, we will propose a motion to dismiss the current president and a motion for the resignation of Director Lee Do-sik accordingly. The president, Park In-beom, has not been carrying out his duties for more than 36 months, and during that period, it has been confirmed that there is no way to contact him. Accordingly, the board of directors has determined that the current president of the association would not be willing to perform his duties in the future. I will announce the results of the vote for and against the dismissal of the association's president. Song Kyo-sik, you bastard. It seems that Director Ko Un-young and Director Hong Il-kwon have become allies. He must have used something to get him on his side. If the president is dismissed, I won't be able to remain on the board anymore. Under the current circumstances, the likelihood of the next president being Song Cheol-sik is high. Looks like the core of the association will change. Thank you very much, Director Lee Do-sik. Don't get too discouraged. Even if you leave the board, you could still remain in the association, couldn't you? Haha. Oh, how about becoming the head of the cleaning team for your next position? There seems to be a vacancy coming up soon. Seo Min-cheol, is this how you repay the kindness that was given to you without even realizing it, by completely turning your back on it now? Well then, we will announce the voting results. The motion to dismiss President Park In-beom received 32 votes in favor, and the opposition. I have a question. If it is proven that the current chairman has the will to perform his duties from now on, what happens? If that is the case, according to regulations, it may not be possible to dismiss him. Isn't it too late? The vote count has already finished. If a person cannot be contacted, how can he provide proof? That's what I mean. Haha. Do you want to catch even a piece of straw when you're leaving? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's been a long time for everyone. Oh, how come? The president of the association. Didn't we lose contact with him? I heard there is something interesting happening in this toy cleaner association. There is. It would be better if we don't get involved with team leader Kim Jun-woo anymore. They say it's a mess just because the second operations team was the closest team. Shouldn't we also pull back? It's like saying it's okay to put only a spoon on the table that someone else prepared, but now that it might collapse, let's withdraw. However. But I'm not like that. Well, if you don't want to get involved, don't. Even if it's selfish, there's nothing we can do, right? This is a workplace. We also have to survive. Are you telling me to turn a blind eye just because it's a bit difficult? I have pride, I can't do that. Don't worry, I'll make sure to make sparks fly for you guys. Team leader. You have to pay back what you owe, right? I have a personality where I always pay back if I've received something too. Association president. How did you get here? I see, your voice is still the same. Long time no see. Did you lose some weight? Yes, thanks to you. When did I say Jun-woo wasn't in the picture? Anyway, we still don't know the situation yet. It seems like everything went terribly wrong while I was gone. These damn people are trying to act like they're the owner just because they took advantage of the situation and stayed in their positions. We simply followed the regulations strictly. Please do not take it emotionally. Damn rules. Isn't it the proper procedure to notify the party being dismissed and submit the motion for dismissal to the party in power? Do you think I don't know that? Don't force it upon us. Nobody knew where you've been for 3 years and nobody could contact you, so how can you expect to be notified? Nobody knew. Then how did that cleaner guy find me? What? Kim Jun-woo. This doesn't make any sense. I investigated a few more times just in case, besides the information Soo-young brought, but couldn't find any connection with the association president. Wait a moment, so, does that mean that you raised the issue without notifying the chairman, even though there was a means of contacting him? That seems to be the case. No, what does it matter now? The voting results have already been announced, haven't they? Since the matter is finished, please quickly pass a resolution or make a decision. Damn, what is this? Song Cheol-shik, you said there was absolutely no chance of the association's president showing up. Only if I didn't listen to that bastard's words. Hahaha, it seems there was a mistake in the planning process. We'll take that into account too. I naturally assumed that you were informed. If I had known about this earlier, I wouldn't have agreed. That's what I'm saying. What are we going to do if we handle the work like this, Director Song? This is a violation of regulations, isn't it? Let's just pretend it never happened. I am glad you're safe, Association President. Those guys are like bats. Wait a minute. Are the board members working by suggesting to retract an official agenda just because they skipped the notification process? We also made every effort to get in touch from our side. No, it's already a violation of regulations. Have you forgotten that we even formed a dedicated team to find the association president 6 months ago? President. Please continue with the proceedings for now. If the association president has a conscience, he shouldn't behave like this. After being missing for over 3 years. You are now returning. What is Jang Dae-hyun going to do then? I will withdraw this proposal. Sure, now that I've officially returned, I will tell you what I want to say. You don't need to know much, you just need to know one thing. Now, we don't need parasites who only contribute money to the association. As of today, I am going to create a planning department and push for a large-scale internal reorganization. And as for the person in charge of that, Lee Do-sik, do you think you can do it? Please leave it to me. Hey, since I'm back, your position is gone. You have to do something so as to stay in the association. If I hand you a sword, can you wield it? Alright, then I'll take the association president's sword and use it. What did you say just now? What is he talking about? You can't use the cafeteria. Why all of a sudden? There was a policy from above saying not to allow the cleaning team. Would you even know if I tell you? Let's go, Jun-woo, we can just eat out. Yeah, don't worry about us. Honestly, I didn't like eating at the cafeteria. I don't care. How can you do that, we are all co-workers here. Are you okay? Come in anyways, there's nowhere to eat outside at this time, right? So, what the hell was the policy from above? It's exactly what you heard earlier. The cleaning team can't use the cafeteria anymore. Why? Another team made a complaint. They said the cleaning team smelled bad and was dirty. Well, honestly, we spend all day touching monster corpses, so what's the big deal with that? I think I have a part in this too, don't I? Doesn't Hyunteo handle monsters? And from now on, you'll be in charge of the operation team too. Why? What do you mean why? You've got a substitute chance. Maybe the team leader will change to someone other than Kim Min-ju. As far as I know, Kim Min-ju wrote the plan itself. Can't I give her some advice? Why are you telling me that? Go talk to the audit team. Isn't it time to worry about yourself instead of others? The cleaning team is also expected to reduce personnel, and as long as you remain in the association, you won't be in a good situation. So, what are you trying to say? What's on your mind? If a white bird without resources has been able to do what they wanted until now, isn't that enough? Why don't you stop now and leave? What are you doing? Throwing cucumbers at a person. Who are you staring at now? Are you saying that because of my repeated absences for a few months, I look like a slacker? Say one more word, I won't let you work on this floor for the rest of your life. If you're a cleaner, you'll clean it up. With that in mind, you'll have to clean up here, too. Ha! The association president. You arrived just in time. Well, thanks. I just had some free time after the general meeting, so I stopped by. You must be tired from coming all the way to Seoul. Why are you coming all the way here? You should have gone to rest. I was planning on seeing your face while I was here. However, it seems like I came at a good time. Thanks to that, I was able to witness such a ridiculous sight. Hey, Lee Soo-young. From now on, let's see. If you want to stick your ass to the association. I have been away for a long time. You are not someone who deserves to be treated like this. You flatter me immensely. If anything like this happens again, come find me anytime. As wide and famous as we are now, even if we cut down a few people, there won't be any problem. Then since I've seen your face, I'll take my leave. Let's have lunch together when you have time later. All right. Please go on. If he wakes up, tell him to clean up what he spilled and leave. It's weird he is strangely friendly. What is your identity exactly? I'm sorry. I couldn't help you because that man, Song Chul-sik, pressured me. I know that. I'm telling the truth, believe me. Do you believe me? Well, if you could talk to the president. I think that's out of my league. You know, I'm just a cleaner. Well. Please help me just this once, please. If you help me this time, I will tell you every single instance of corruption that Song Cheol-sik has committed up until now. Director Seo Min Cheol. What's the point of me knowing that? Well, since you have taken care of me so far, I'd like for us to move on as well. But unfortunately, I'm just a lowly cleaner. If you're just a cleaner, then how come I've never seen anyone as competent as you? You've been ignoring me all this time, and now you're saying I'm competent. That's. Why do you have to interfere with someone who works hard? What will become of me now? Who knows? Hey, you. You said he wasn't close to the president. You said there couldn't be a point of contact. From what I investigated, that's how it was. Isn't it strange for him to have personal connections with the association president like that? By the way, how did he know where the president was? How did he know what the board didn't even know? Thanks to him, the old man who wasn't even interested in the association has returned. As he said, their relationship must not be ordinary for him to be able to persuade the association's president to return. Besides, when I saw them talking at the cafeteria, they felt like they had been friends for a long time. What is your identity, you jerk? Let's calm down. How can I be calm when I'm about to get fired? Hello. Hey, you punk. What the hell were you doing? Hun-woo, you said you're going to take care of that jerk. How the hell are you going to explain this? Well, even I proceeded based solely on the words of Lee Soo-young. It's none of my business who you trusted. Other executives are going crazy right now. How are you going to take responsibility for this? Song Chul-sik, how can you Jong Byung Song Chul-sik, pick up the phone? Director Yuhei-chan, do you know how much I've lost because of my belief in you? Director Jang Young-hoon, have you contacted the association's president? Director Kim Sung-pyo, you think I'm gonna stay still? Director Cho Ilq. Director Song. Director Ko Eun-young, I knew this would happen. Why would I take responsibility? Wasn't it the director who was going to deal with the association's president? Why, you jerk? Who do you think you are shouting at like that? Do you think you can dump everything on me now by raising your voice? Do you think I don't know that you've misappropriated your performances due to malicious stock dungeons? Should I tell them about it? If you don't want to go beyond, I can cover it up somehow. Soo-young, you're the cause of all this is happening now. Thanks to you, my hair will fall out. Why is the arrow coming to me again? If only you hadn't said nonsense that Kim Jun-woo wasn't in contact with the president. That is enough, get out. Get out of here, you punk. Damn it. I dug up information on Kim Jun-woo by even risking my own neck, for whose benefit was it for? Now that you're in trouble, you're pushing all the blame. I thought he was that kind of bastard when he abandoned Lim Dongbin, but it's sick to stay still in this situation. As the prosecutor's investigation into the association's headquarters has begun, it has been revealed that only 14 executives were implicated. In the Korean Association, suspicions of corruption are popping up one after another. Park In-beom, president of the association, took this opportunity to announce the need for reform of the association. Song Chul-sik, director of the association, is known to have laundered funds through fraudulent purchases. It is causing sincere concerns from the citizens. Song Chul-sik, director of the association, launched a prosecution investigation. In addition, Seo Min-cheol, head of the Seoul headquarters, was found to have sold illegal dungeons and manipulated performances. Seo Min-cheol, head of the Seoul headquarters, said, I apologize to the people. Internal spectators are currently exposing a series of other corruption. An anonymous whistleblower, under heavy orders. Wow, it's a mess. Why is everyone gathering here? That was Lee Soo-young, right? I will take responsibility until the end and make a healthy association. Director Lee Do-sik appointed as the head of the planning team division, I will take responsibility until the end and welcome the healthy association. Those corruptions that spread to the media were put on Lee Do-sik, the director in my previous life. It means that Lee Do-sik will not be falsely accused and dismissed. Director Lee Do-sik, who had been eliminated with my own hands before, succeeded in reforming the association. In my previous life, I got to the highest position by destroying others' lives on my way to become the world's first SSS rank. We are just spectators, aren't we? Someone has been working like crazy, and you guys are just resting. I don't know about anyone else, but you shouldn't say that. Anyway, since we had a big event, shouldn't we all have a get-together? I can see why the association's president said he acts like a high school student. Well, let's talk about the company dinner soon. Do you have some time? A company dinner with the director. Why is the director here? I have time, but is something wrong? It's not a big deal, but the association's president is asking us to have lunch together. That's a good thing. I was going to see him. I roughly ordered the menu. It must be short rib soup. Have you ever been here? You know how to eat. This is galbatang. Haha. You know how it is. Well, that's because I followed and ate with this old man 300 days out of a year in my previous life. Now it's to the point where I can just smell it. So, why did you call me? I thought I should talk to you. As you may have heard on the news, the Song Chulsik faction are biting each other. I thought it would be too much to deal with executives who have already turned their backs on us. I didn't know they would destroy themselves like this. Song Chulsik was dismissed from the board of directors for this incident. SEO Min Cheol is likely to fly to Ulleungdo, and Lee Soo-young is still thinking about what to do. And the M.A with the International Association has been scrapped. Right. Didn't the International Association say anything? Nope. Maybe they didn't think it was important from the beginning. You must be very busy. Isn't it better than doing nothing? Don't mention it, I haven't seen my wife's face in the last few days. Whatever you say. Well, just a week ago, I was like a candlelight in front of the wind, and crying is full. You'll pay the interest later. Haha, I owe you a lot this time. I'm grateful. So, as you said, I returned to the association and have ordered for the headquarters reform. What should I do now? Why are you asking me that? If it's not you, then who else should I ask? You don't have to do anything for a while. If more pressure is placed for the reform, there may be dissatisfaction within the association. The hunters are the most important asset of the association. So it is better to avoid being in conflict with them. Showing them that we're doing what we have to do, and we're not trying to create an internal dispute. Exactly. Alright, so let's stop giving public advice and have some private conversations. What private conversation? I mean, tell me what you want. Well, I don't want anything in particular, but just raise the cleaning team's salary. Ha! Is that all? There's nothing to be surprised about. He's that kind of guy. Yeah, he's definitely a funny guy. If I knew this would happen, I would have come back sooner. Don't you want to be the head of a division? There's no one I've ever seen who's more qualified for the job than you are. I respectfully refuse. And I know it's not polite to do this in this kind of situation, but I don't have enough time to visit you. I would like to quit my job as of today. I would like to quit my job as of today. Are you serious? Is there anything you don't like? It's not like that. I'll take it into consideration. I have a personal goal. Now that the M.A fell through, it is safe to say that it has been abandoned by the International Association in this situation, even if I remain in the Korean Association. I will not be able to get close to the International Association. If that's what you think, then there's nothing I can do about it. Then please take good care of me for the rest of the month. I understand. Ha! Did you think you could quit right away if you resigned? That's a violation of the Labor Standards Act. You're such a psychopath. I actually had a favor to ask you as well. What else? Do you have time in the evening? There's something very important left. Perfect Balance Corporation, also known as PB Corporation, is an organization under the International Hunter Association in Paris, France. So, the collection of the Time Stone failed, and the MANHWA of the Korean Association failed. PB Corporation balanced hunter team leader Mark. Anyway, how much did we lose because of that jerk? International Association collection team Kane Dumjang. Do you want to make more excuses, Jason? You don't have anything to say. Hey, Chloe, during the joint operation with the Korean Association, what happened with the time stone retrieval? Why did it fail? One person on the Korean side was noticed. I had to give up because I might have gotten caught if I moved hastily. PB Corporation head of bank item management team leader Chloe. So who's the guy who noticed? What do you mean, he noticed what your intention was? Or you're looking for a time stone? I'm not sure about that. He is a cleaner from the Seoul headquarters. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Only the cleaner ruined our mission. Then why did the MANHWA fail? Apparently, it was suggested by the Korean Association first. I heard that it was cancelled because the president of the Korean Association, who had been missing, returned. He came back at this time. According to the report. It was also the cleaner who caused the return of the association's president. What the hell are you talking about? We went through with the MANHWA because of the time stone, and are you telling me he stopped that also? With the reorganization of the Korean Association due to this incident, it is said that the cleaner has been appointed as the head of the operation. A cleaner becoming the head of the operations division. Any information about him? There's nothing that's known. Academic background, origin, and career are all normal. However, there is one particular thing. The cleaner, he had an incredible fighting power. He also used skills, and he was more overwhelming than most hunters. A cleaner who uses skills and is stronger than hunters. Is he registered in the hunter's ranking system? I haven't checked it out. So, this talented person who is not registered in the ranking is working as a cleaner. Does this make sense? Let's call him an irregular. The irregular has gotten hold of the time stone. How do you intend to solve this? I'm trying to approach it in a different way. Since the route for legal retrieval is blocked anyway, we have already crossed the line where the issue can be resolved through dialogue. I'm thinking of using a dimensional stone. Even if we were to use the dimensional stone, they would have prepared countermeasures if they also know about the time stone's existence. Is there a way to get information about the reorganized Korean Association? It's not that easy. Get the time stone from the irregular with Chloe. Hunter Young Miho. Play. Dear client, I'll do as you say, official number 1 freelance hunter, Young Miho. I'll report to the Secretary General. Let's wrap it up. Lastly, keep this in mind. That this irregular is our enemy. Is it such a big deal? It's just a get-together. Sigh. I can't believe everyone is having fun without knowing what's happening. Now I don't have much time left. Karma I gained after my death. Hidden skill. Umbo. View skill effect. Acquisition condition for sea anchorage skill. Death. Due to the effect of this talent. You have regressed 10 years back in time. The terms of the termination are, to become Secretary General of the International Association within 5 years. Karma conditions for release. In 5 years, become the Secretary General of the International Association within 5 years. Once the goal is achieved, you will be automatically released and will return directly to the time before death. If you fail, Hunter Kim Jun-woo will completely disappear. Time limit. 4 years, 11 months, 29 days, 20 hours, 32 minutes, 48 seconds. Park Geun-tae, a leading suspect, but he was a good man. Working as a cleaner, I wondered if there were any other suspects in the association. Like I thought, no one had the ability to do so. The conclusion is that the culprit is a person with more influence than the domestic association. The remaining time is 4 years, 9 months, 3 hours, 30 minutes, and 5 seconds. If you fail to achieve it, Hunter Kim Jun-woo will completely disappear. If I keep staying here, I'll die. Fortunately, the skills locked have been unlocked, and finally, the cleaning team was promised an annual salary increase. Acquired skill. Destroyer. Acquired skill. Extreme style swordsmanship. Acquired skill. Hyper boost. You failed to unlock the summoner class. You've unlocked the priest class. Acquired skill. Overbody. Acquired skill. 1 counter. Junwoo. Why is the star of today's get-together drinking alone? I'm the main character. I never knew that. Of course. It seems like my dad just wanted to have a party. But everyone came running after hearing that Junwoo was safe. I can drink more. Are you drunk, team leader? I don't like partying too much, but I'll increase the price of alcohol. Sometimes it's good to have people to have fun with, right? Who is that? President. Ramen is the best. That is funny. Before returning back in time, people who used to look at me with resentment, anger. Hey, Junwoo. Stop sitting there alone and come join us. They are now gathered here by my side. I'm coming. On XX.XX.2XXX, a red rank underwater dungeon appeared in Incheon port. The time limit for subjugation is 30 minutes. HQ. Please respond. TL.C, HQ means headquarters. This is Operation Team 1. It's an emergency situation. No, the rising water has made the subjugation even more challenging. No, furthermore, the exit has disappeared, making retreat impossible. Understood. We will quickly identify the cause. Where are Team Leader Kim Min-ju and Guild Leader Cha Hyun-suk right now? Well, it seems like we're the only ones left to take down the boss. Team Leader Kim Min-ju. Ugh. Teacher. I did as you instructed, but it seems like this is my limit. Contact with Team Leader Kim Min-ju has been lost. We can't provide support because we've been ordered to wait in case the dungeon exit reappears. Iang, this is Kim Junwoo. HQ Chief. Operation Team 1 is in a critical situation right now. There's only 30 minutes left until the subjugation limit. Hang on. We're currently moving to the subjugation area. Junwoo, what's going on? Junwoo. Junhwa. Time rewind, 2 weeks after the so-called Association Gate. Mumbling. Why am I like this? I eventually became the head of the operation team. After the Association Gate, the association has experienced both major and minor changes. The culprits behind the incident, Seo Min-cheol and Lee Soo-young, were demoted to provincial positions. Kim Min-ju became the new team leader of the reorganized Operation Team 1. It's quite a transformation for someone who was a B-rank hunter just half a year ago, now leading the association's top elite team. The dungeon cleaning teams have been expanded to a total of 10 teams, but for some reason, Moon Seo-yeon and Han Sang-hyuk declined the team leader positions. Han Yubin dyed her hair. In the support team, due to the gate incident, Kang Hyun-suk, the head, was removed from her position, and Lee Ayang assumed authority. Indeed. The more I think about it, the more baffling it becomes. I have a lot of questions. What kind of organization promotes someone to the head position only to have them resign a month later? Just to be sure, I even asked if it was really possible for me to resign a month later, and unless something extraordinary happens. If something does happen, they won't submit their resignation. No, an incident-free retirement. Regardless of what happens, I must spend the next month in peace. Well, there are certainly some benefits to becoming the director. Regular conversion rate of cleaners exceeds 50. Acquired skill. Rolling paper unlocked. Dungeon cleaner. Cleaning team surpasses 500 cleaned dungeons. Acquired skill. Oriel unlocked. Dungeon cleaner. Your cleaning team achieved second place in job preference among people in their 20s. Acquired skill. Destroyer unlocked. Acquired skill. Dimensional summoning unlocked. Acquired skill. Thunder fist unlocked. Acquired skill. Breaking limits unlocked. Unlock condition achieved. Dungeon cleaner average earnings over 10 million. It's one of the most powerful skills from my past life. However, even after becoming the director, I couldn't unlock this skill. Unique skill unlock condition. Cleaning team achieved second. Regular conversion of cleaners exceeds. Acquired skill. Roll paper unlocked, but the unlock condition is incredibly challenging. I guess I'll have to give up on the demon. Skill in this life. You have reached unofficial rank. You have reached first place in unofficial domestic rankings and 37th place in the world rankings. I seriously considered registering in the official rankings at first. After all, my original goal was to unlock my skills and become a hunter again. But well, now that my sphere of activity has expanded, I don't necessarily need to be a hunter anymore. Can I come in? Yes, please enter. Shin Suji, my aide. This is the subjugation plan for next month's operation team. I need your approval today. Here are the approval documents. Please review them and provide your authorization. Is there anything else to report? Why are there so many pages? There's a suggestion from the support team to expand the item research facility. They want to research time stones. But it seems the conditions aren't suitable. However, the estimated budget exceeds 500 billion. It might be best to reject it. How much budget is currently available at the operation headquarters? There's approximately 82 billion remaining. Go ahead with it. What? But then next month's budget could be in jeopardy. It doesn't matter. Let's bring forward the budget for the next quarter and provide the cleaning teams with all new equipment. I checked a while ago, and the equipment condition was a mess. Since we're on the subject, let's replace all the equipment for the control team this time as well. With the frequent communication disruptions and occasional dungeon mapping errors. It's time for a change. Yeah, I'll be leaving in a month anyway. This is revenge, you forced into this. Okay. What about the budget for next year? I'll talk to the association chairman about it, so go ahead. Sir, do you have a moment? Team leader assistant. Well. If you consider it a problem, then yes. Is there a problem? I'll get straight to the point. Many hunters have left due to this recent reorganization. With our current personnel, we're facing immediate operational issues starting next week. We've analyzed on our end. To reach a stable level, we need to recruit at least 32 more hunters. This is an extremely dire situation. We detected an S-rank gate near Incheon port recently. At this rate, subjugating the red-level underwater dungeon will be impossible. Understood. I'll immediately scout guilds or freelancers. Yes, Director Kim. Thank you. He agreed. It's going to be a massive budget. Have you had a chance to read the proposal? In a nutshell. Honestly, I'm surprised too. I just glanced through it. As expected, that person is different. The support team's research has always been seen as unnecessary expenses and was rejected every time. But now, he's even offering extensive support to the control and cleaning teams, pulling forward next quarter's budget. I wonder what's on his mind. Why are you laughing? I've just remembered something. I guess I'm just surprised.